East and West have so many ways.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Robinson is out there with Durant. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Hardaway in at the point. And so here are the West All-Stars.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
The West All-Stars on D.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Abdul-Jabbar. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. That one misses. East All-Stars on defense. In the corner, it's Robinson. Johnson outside. No good that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Outside Jordan, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. This is to McGrady. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He said this is one of the few times he hasn't had to worry about defense heading into a game. He told me it's nice knowing that. The more scoring there is, the better it is for the fans, and that's really why we're here. It's hard to argue with that, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. From deep.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
They now take the lead. McGrady's got his first points of the night.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Durant, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jordan dishes to McGrady. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. McGrady's got 5.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
O'Neal a screen on McGrady. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
They get it again. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the second free throw, good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shaq with the screen. O'Neal a screen on LeBron. To stop the drought. Second chance shot, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And so he's able to get one of two. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Shaq with the screen. The wide open look for Durant. Again, Durant missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now Durant following McGrady's three-point attempt. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Hardaway with the steal, and they're pushing it up.
And how about that? A rugged defensive play there, drawing the charge. That's something you don't often see in this event.
How about ever, Greg? I mean, guys usually defend like swinging gates, not brick walls.
West is checked in for Hardaway. Jordan the pass to McGrady. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That's on Shaq. The East All-Stars have made two and missed two at the line tonight. First one falls for the West All-Stars making a switch here. Sampson's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And the rejection by James.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
McGrady kicks to Jordan. Knocked away. Stolen by Magic. For three, Durant. Here's Robinson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the East. James outside, lets it go from deep. Sampson pulls it in. West with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Robinson misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
From deep, Johnson with the block. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Shoots over Chamberlain. Jordan dishes to Garnett. McGrady. And the shot is long.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
Now here's Durant. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Johnson, the pass to Durant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got 6.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Jordan can't get that one to fall.
He's still fighting it, and sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He's trying to get in the rhythm, but right now he's playing hard, but he's hurting his team.
Here's James, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. LeBron's got his first points in this one. Johnson kicks to Robinson. To the left wing, outside Durant, fires for 3, drills it from outside. 9 points in the game so far.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter, textbook form, beautiful to watch.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's 6 points for Michael.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at him. Show him you can shoot from outside all night long.
And that one's good. Durant.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Jordan dishes to McGrady. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. They get it back. Garnett with the block. Robinson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by Johnson. And the West All-Stars have possession. It's a 5-point game. For 3, West, offensive rebound, tries again, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly why you got to box him out, because when you don't, that's what happens. He burns you on the glass.
Jordan kicks to Chamberlain. Over Robinson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot. Boy, I like seeing that toughness on the offensive glass. Did a nice job judging, anticipating where the miss was going, and then putting it back in. Nicely done.
So for the West, Dwight Howard's checked in for Robinson. Gervin comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Klay Thompson in for Magic Johnson. Here's Archibald. Up top, Bird. Over Gervin. Drains it from 17 feet out. Bird's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Garnett outside. Garnett, the screen. Passes it to Archibald. No good on the triple. Howard, the pass to West. Baylor, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. And West also making a switch. Duncan's checked in. .131 left here in the opening quarter. Screen by Howard. For 3, West. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And Howard sets such vicious screens. It's like running into a brick wall.
Here's Bird, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
No excuse for that kind of defense. I'm positive they're upset about that.
Outside Bryant. Bird, a screen on Thompson. And Bryant kicks to Baylor. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Baylor's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Gervin outside. He dishes it to Duncan. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
West kicks to Howard. Back to Thompson. Here's the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at them. Show them you can shoot from outside all night long.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. West All-Stars out in front, up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin.
Man, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got Howard. Hardaway is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Duncan. And it's Gervin in at the 3. Duncan with a screen on Baylor. Gervin outside. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Duncan's got his first basket of the night.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Baylor kicks to Kobe. Shoots from 14. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Kobe's got 4 this quarter.
You know, the defense was on the shooter, but in the end, sometimes you just have to tip your hat to better offense.
Feeds to Thompson. No good from outside. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Russell left side. Gervin with the steal. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Hardaway dishes to Howard. 6 to shoot. Here's Gervin. Offensive rebound. Howard, the pass to Gervin. Screen by Howard. Hardaway kicks to Howard. Thompson outside. Another shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 2 now for the West All-Stars. Kobe against Thompson. Kobe passes to Archibald. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now Howard. Thompson outside. The 3. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the East. O'Neal's checked in for the West. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Archibald passes to Baylor. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Shoots over Kobe. Klay Thompson again. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance runs.
Screen by O'Neal. Hardaway dishes to Gervin. There's the feed to Thompson. He kicks to Hardaway. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Kobe.
Oh! Talk about bringing it.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And it's Gervin missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
The pass to Kobe. Pass to Archibald. There's a good screen. Just 4 to shoot. Over Hardaway. Archibald with the bucket. And it's a 6-point East All-Star lead.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Shaq kicks to Hardaway. Thompson outside. The dish to O'Neal. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Can they get it? And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Archibald. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Kobe kicks to Bird. That shot off the mark. Duncan with some nice D. Thompson passes to Hardaway. Back to Thompson. Here's the 3. They get it back.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And he got the whistle, so he'll have a 3-point play opportunity. And that sends Kobe to the free throw line. That one on Thompson. The East All-Stars have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wasted no time on that one. And here is Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And Bryant kicks to Bird. Over Durant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bird's got the lead back up to 9 now for the East All-Stars. Hardaway kicks to Johnson. Over Bryant. And it's sent back by Kobe. Fast break. Here we go. Robertson's shot is off.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Hardaway, no good.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there.
For 3, Kobe, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
I think that's a critical timeout, too, Kevin. I mean, they need to find a way to slow him down, shut him down, because he's tearing them apart right now.
James checked in for the East. McGrady comes in for Kobe. The West All-Stars also with the sub. West is checked in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
A shot by McGrady, no good. And the West All-Stars with possession, down by 12. Durant for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Durant's got 14.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
LeBron outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yao with the block. Here's West. Johnson outside. West outside. There's the pick. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. LeBron with the block. And he's able to get it back. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And James is an all-around talent, a fantastic passer who actively looks to get his guys going.
Durant dishes to Sampson. Back to Durant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. The East making a switch. Chamberlain's checked in. They set the screen. Yao, the pass to Durant. Chamberlain against Yao. Chamberlain with the block.
Jump on, pull it. You two players.
And so here are the West All-Stars. McGrady kicks to Robertson. High post Chamberlain takes a three, and it's McGrady that time on the assist by Chamberlain. McGrady's got 16 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Count that one. Robertson with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The three, and LeBron James with the three.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Robinson's checked in for the West. Durant against LeBron. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Garnett. To the wing on the left. McGrady outside. Kept alive.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Jordan, he's checked in for Robertson. Now the East All-Stars with it. Jordan dishes to McGrady. And a miss there on the triple.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Yao. James outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. Kicks it to Garnett. James outside. Down low. Stolen by Robinson. On the wing, Johnson. He feeds it to West. Back to Johnson. Over McGrady. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
The shot by Chamberlain, no good. Chamberlain gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's West. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. West has got his second bucket tonight.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Jordan, the pass to McGrady. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Johnson. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about that move? You'll see very few players.
And so it's the East All-Stars. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to halftime on our 2K Sports presentation of the... And guys, so far, this has been no contest as the Eastern Conference All-Stars have raced out to a huge lead here at the half. They've looked like a team that's been playing together all season. The West just could not keep up.
Well, you never know what you're going to get out of this.
That's it for halftime. Glad you could join us.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting... Jordan is out there with Tracy McGrady, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's Jordan. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Durant in the corner. There's a screen by Robinson. Off the pick. And that one's good. Durant's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the West All-Stars. LeBron James on the wing. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Shaq with the screen. Hardaway kicks to Shaq. Dishes to Durant. Takes the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. Durant's gone just 25% from the arc. 2 of 8. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. The West All-Stars have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. And both free throws good for Johnson. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Shaq, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. James kicks to Jordan over Johnson, and there's Michael Jordan, the assist by James. LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Durant. There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Johnson. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
The East All-Stars have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. He dishes it to Durant. No good. Great D that time from James. Here's Jordan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And recently the NBA changed it so announcers for teams no longer get a vote in league awards. Not an easy decision for the league to make, Clark.
No, it wasn't an easy one, but I can understand that there's always the potential for bias when you're associated with a particular team. But there's also some expertise that you no longer have now because of that rule. So it's a delicate balancing act, and I don't mind at least giving it a shot for the league to do it this way.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Bird comes in for James. And it's Bryant in for Tracy McGrady.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish. He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Gervin against Jordan. Feeds it to Bryant. He kicks it to Bird. Outside Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Clock at 6. He's feeling it. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, I tell you what, he's putting together quite a game here, knocking down shots and building upon this lead.
Outside Durant, the feed to O'Neal. Here's Robinson. Tries yet again. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Gervin dishes to O'Neal. Johnson kicks to Robinson. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Second shot opportunity. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Here's Jordan, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Kobe, the pass to Jordan. Knocked away. Chamberlain. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The East All-Stars have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
2.
He's off on the first. So both teams changing it up here. And he sinks the second.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Russell, he's checked in for the East. West dishes to Gervin. Here's Sampson. 5 points in the game. Thompson from long range. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got 10.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Here's Bird. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Now Thompson. He's got 10. Shaq with the screen. West kicks to Shaq. West outside. Back to Shaq. And it's sent back by Bryant. Bird with it. Picked up by Thompson. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Gervin. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Screened by Russell. Lets it fly from 18. A nice shot by Bird. 8 points for him.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
West passes to O'Neal. Over Russell. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist from West.
Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm. High percentage quality shots and really getting whatever he wants.
And Bryant kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Screened by Russell. From deep. East All-Stars with the new shot clock. On the wing, Bryant. Now the pass to Bird. On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Archibald. Down low. He's looking for Russell and finds him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Thompson off the drive.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Archibald passes to Bird. Over Gervin. No good from Bird. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 17. Thompson outside. And here's West for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. West has got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Bryant.
Jerry West. That's his first.
The East All-Stars have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Russell. Baylor comes in for Bird. And it's Robertson in for Kobe. Hardaway's checked in for the West. Good on both.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
West kicks to O'Neal. West outside. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
LeBron's checked in for Baylor. James, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Baseline try. That one goes. Count it. Abdul-Jabbar's got his third basket of the night.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, and you know, it looks effortless, easy, silky smooth, textbook shooting form. Man, that's nice.
Here's Gervin, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
I tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Archibald can't hit.
And I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit, too.
Gervin right side. West to Gervin. Out to West. Releases. They get it back. The second chance effort. And Shaq puts it in. O'Neal's got 9 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Archibald can't hit. West outside. Outside Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Archibald. That 3 off the mark.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
LeBron outside. From the arc, Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got 5 points in the quarter. West. That one, no good. And so it's the East All-Stars. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. We've been having a great time here, and we hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this.
Here's Hardaway. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Gervin out there with Howard. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's West. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Garnett outside. Here's McGrady. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McGrady's got 25 points in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Shaq with the screen. Here's Gervin. And the rejection by LeBron. 17-foot shot on the way. And he hits the jumper for two.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Shaq is screen on Robertson. And here's West for three, but they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
There's the dish to Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. West All-Stars with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Howard kicks to Hardaway. And he converts the layup.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady outside. And it's good for two. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
O'Neal with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Kicks it to Howard. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. 6 points for Dwight Howard.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Chamberlain's checked in for Garnett, and it's Jordan in for Robertson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Howard. Kevin Durant comes in for Gervin, and it's Johnson in for West. Durant with it. He's picked up by James. Goes up at the stripe. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Durant's got 20 points.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You've just got to marvel at his greatness.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The first one falls.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see. We're watching a legend. And LeBron James said he's chasing a ghost. He wants to be the greatest player of all time.
That's unacceptable shot selection there, Kevin. I mean, why on earth did he think that was a good look?
Here's McGrady. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Dishes it to Durant. Over LeBron. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
Here's Jordan. Over Hardaway. No good from Jordan. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 15-point game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by Johnson.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Tips it.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants, and then gets his shot off in time.
Johnson the screen. A 3-ball. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by O'Neal. 25 points for Kevin Durant.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Jordan against Hardaway. Goes up on the high post, and he drops that one in. And it's now 22 points for Michael Jordan. And the West All-Stars with possession. They trail by 16. Johnson kicks to Hardaway. There's a screen by Robinson. Hardaway, no good.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, excellent extension on the block. Superb timing as well to swat that one away.
Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
Two shot.
And he knocks down the first one.
And that puts him right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
The East making a switch. Bird's checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here's Johnson. Shaq with the screen. Johnson outside. Here's Shaq. East grabs the miss. Chamberlain got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Jordan dishes to McGrady. On the wing, Bird. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, you know what, Greg? To me, it looks like they packed it in and just kind of given up.
Robinson misses.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
Durant kicks to Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Clark, when you played, you were the classic power forward. Forwards now are asked to do so much in terms of skill set on the floor. Just how much has that forward position changed in the last few decades?
You know, in some ways, Kevin, it's become a little more specialized. I mean, you have wing players now that fall into that small forward category. But guys between 6'6" and 6'10" now are playing on the wing, which means you've got to be able to move your feet and defend. Versatile players at that position. You've got to be able to handle the ball and make plays ideally, get shots, score the ball, and rebound effectively. So that's always been, I thought, the 2 and 3 positions, which are wings now. Those positions are the most demanding in the league in terms of both sides of the ball. The power forward position has become somewhat like that now because of the size and versatility and skill set of so many of those bigger players. But I think the demands are pretty much the same. The one thing that changed is the fact that you have to play out on the floor more and in space, which means you've got to be a little more athletic if you're going to be part of a small ball lineup.
First free throw is good. Good on both. And here is Durant. And referee play review is something that is still relatively new in the NBA. Clark, do you think it should be expanded?
I think we should continue to modify and refine it and be careful to not look to overdo it. But we also want to make sure we're using it productively and prudently. So modify it, refine it, evaluate it each year, and try to make really good use of it in the areas where it can be most effective in enhancing the calls that are made in the game.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first one falls. Robinson hits them both. And here's the East. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. Chamberlain, the pass to Bird. Just 5 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebounded by Hardaway. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Durant. Bird with some nice D. Jordan with it. Clark, when we talk about the importance of what a player can do, how important is it for a player to know what they cannot do?
Very important. Understanding who you are and what your skill set is and how that fits with your team, critically important. Not only knowing it, but then embracing your role within your particular limitations, skill set, and teamwork.
And he makes the first. Chamberlain hits them both. And here's the West with the ball. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Hardaway dishes to Johnson. Screen by O'Neal. Jumper off the screen and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. The offensive rebound, out to Bird. Jordan against Hardaway. The second chance effort. Hardaway with the steal. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
James checked in for Bird. Here's James. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Shot clock at 6. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And that one's good. McGrady.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And, you know, this is the time to do it. Sinking triple after triple. And it ends up becoming contagious.
Shaka's screen on McGrady. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Johnson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shaq doing a nice job setting that screen.
Jordan kicks to LeBron. Chamberlain with a screen on Durant. Over Durant. East All-Stars with a new shot clock. McGrady passes to Jordan. Chamberlain a screen. LeBron against Durant. And finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Here's Johnson. And stolen by LeBron. He feeds it to Jordan. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great